A university is not something that one simply opens, like a savings account or a jar of...
Announcement. Shouldn't you be working? Janitor required for groundskeeping. Thank you. New students, we're more afraid of you than you are of us. Now starting in the science lab.
You're listening to Campus Radio. I'm DJ Shorts, bringing you small batch homegrown radio with the pulp left in. Here's a musical palate cleanser that's sure to wash that pre-digested rubbish out of your ears. See if you can taste the difference.
Students for Scientography. adventure, starting now.
I want to talk about an actor by the name of Roderick Cushion. Now, if you listen to popular thinking, you'd think, now there's a guy who's given up on his craft. There's an actor that would literally do anything for the next paycheck. And sure, I can see how you could think that. But you'd be completely missing the point. When Roderick Cushion decides to do yet another truly terrible film, he's making a statement about the nature of commercial cinema. Thank you, Mr. Cushion, for fighting the good fight.
Frequently asked questions. I believe that smell is you. Doesn't matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities. Janitor required for groundskeeping. Thank you.
We've got a music review for you now. Over to Maggie, who's been to see the Boogie Nights.
That's right, I went to the Boogie Nights concert and it was great. The lights, the dancing and so on. If you like music, this really was music. I do think the campus could do with some better signage though. I mean, I almost missed the concert and this segment could have been a real train wreck if that had happened.
Showering is technically but not socially optional. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Announcement. Healthy body, healthy mind. I came up with that.
New to the Crumley student range, instant casserole. You want a warming meal, but you've not got all day.
Come on!
With Crumley's new instant casserole range, you just add water, and you've got something a lot like casserole. Just like Mama used to make.
Frequently asked questions. I believe that smell is you. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
You know, I think the Orb Foundation gets far too much criticism. Sure, there's some dodgy information about how they're funded, and they do talk a lot about the Orb being the perfect shape. I can't be the only one sick of those adverts. But really, what are they, if not a group of people coming together to appreciate some beauty? Personally, I think we could all learn a little something from them.
The academic year is now over. The summer is a good time to relax and prepare for next year. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Students eating rubbish are reminded that you are what you eat. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
It's the Harrison Wolf Show, baby. All right. This is Harrison Wolf bringing you the Harrison Wolf Power Hour. I've been seeing a lot of stuff about colleges lately. Lots of study here, learn so-and-so, qualification this and qualification that. But let me tell you something they don't want you to know. It's a scam. All of it.
Healthy body, healthy mind. I came up with that. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
We've all been quizzed at school, but what really happens during a test? You get a question, you write down your answer, and then some bozo tells you that you're wrong. But who's to say they're right? What's so great about their answers? If we've all got the same answers, then what's the point of there being so many of us, huh? I tell you, it's a crime that they make kids take their tests. Not a real criminal kind of crime, of course, but it's majorly uncool, and that's the kind of crime.
The academic year is starting. I hope you have a pencil. Now taking students for virtual normality. Despite the rumours, the campus grounds are not a toilet.
I shouldn't have to tell you, but if Jumbo McNally's getting involved in something, you know it's bad. Jumbo University? Huh, what a racket. You can teach Mr. McNally a lesson by signing my petition to have him fired into space.
Janitor required in lecture theatre. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Clean your whiskers and grab your briefcase because Cat Court is in session. This season, it's all litigation and litter trays. The Bureaucrats. New episode every week on Bundle Pictures.
Janitor required in bathroom. Library requesting assistant. Janitor needed in library. Janitor required for groundskeeping. Thank you.
You ever thought about why they're so keen to teach us to read? Think about it. So we can read what they write. Well, it makes so much sense when you think about it. It's just another way for them to control us. That's why I only trust the Daily Disorder for my news. They take the regular news and turn every word into an anagram, breaking down the code. You can't understand a thing. It's perfect.
Bathroom. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. The summer is a good time to relax and prepare for next year.
You think I got into radio because of some fancy piece of paper? No, sir. Radio is pure jazz, man. It's alive and unpredictable. You can't just learn it. Sure, you could pay some big shot to tell you which buttons to press and when, and that's fine. But that's not radio. Not really. Here's another previously scheduled song that I didn't choose.
Students are reminded that the rain isn't my fault. Thank you.
Oh, to be a spy with a life full of espionage, aeroplane snacks, and covert dealings. It all sounds rather romantic, doesn't it? Yes, until you realize that our county's secret service is based in Blunder.
Students are reminded that you can't win either way. Stupid questions will make you look stupid. Student housing should be character building, not pleasant.
Hello, sorry. You're listening to Campus Radio. I'm Maggie Watmore, and I didn't realise I was hosting today's show until 5 minutes ago. It's okay. I'm sure we'll be fine. I haven't done a show without my notes before, but that doesn't bother me at all.
Now taking students for Spy School. The timetable is not written in stone. Still, we're not changing it. Syllabus requesting new room. A new room for the syllabus. Teachers should be found in a teacher's office. But it's not always the case. Janitor needed in dormitory. Library books are for everyone. Please stop reading. Liquids in the computer lab, for obvious reasons. Janitor needed in library.
This next story is about a shed, apparently. That's all I've got. Here to tell us more is Hugh.
That's right, the groundskeeper's shed appears to have moved some 2 to 3 meters overnight. Of course, as an inanimate object, the sudden move has come as somewhat of a shock. One member of the custodial staff described the event as probably the strangest thing to happen in the greater Flemington area. Leading theories range from haunted wood to tectonic shifting, but one fraternity is claiming responsibility for the anomaly. Their spokesperson saying, "We just moved it. It wasn't that heavy. We can move it back if you like." Maggie, back to you.
Staff are reminded that all their research belongs to the campus. Janitor to fix research hub. students must attend classes. Your timetable is not a trap. Students are reminded to be nice to each other. If you aren't, who else will? Groundskeeping. Thank you. It's a bit drizzly outside. Please plan accordingly.
Should you study with a friend, or should you ignore them at all costs? We've all asked that question. Here's Wanda with the answer. Last week, I advised you to try studying in pairs, and it seemed like a good idea. Turn time with a book into time with a friend. A no-brainer, right? Wrong, I'm afraid. My roommate made up a mnemonic device for something on my course, but it was so effective that I can't remember what it stands for. All I have left is decorate my salamanders nightly. And what's that? Sorry, Jessie. Back to studying alone. Shame.
Is not a promise, but a course is missing a classroom. Intruders on campus. You know what to do.
At Milkmaid, we use real dairy-style ingredients in our milkshakes for a level of consistency that just isn't natural. Meaning that every glass of Milkmaid is eerily similar to the last.
Wow!
Milkmaid. Now that's good milk. Not technically milk.
The campus has opened a new building. Good for us. The academic year is starting. I hope you have a pencil. Announcement. The campus just got bigger, not necessarily better. Failing students should work smarter and harder.
That's it from us at Campus Radio. Though my day isn't entirely over. I'm heading to the library to finish and start an essay, and I may be there all night. But I'll be back tomorrow morning for another show. Hopefully I don't fall asleep in the archive section again. Wish me luck.
has opened a new building. Good for us. Is shaking. You're not imagining it. It's happening. To unblock toilets. Lovely. Prospectus is not a promise, but a course is missing a classroom. Students are reminded that it's almost over. Campus intruders, please not come in. Prospectus is not a promise, but a course is missing a classroom. is a temple, and you wouldn't fill a temple with crisps.
Now that's easy listening. The sound of 2 Point County on 2 Point Radio. Ricky Hawthorne waxing the waves lyrically and literally on 2 Point Radio. Why don't you listen to this next track and I'll take that pebble out my shoe.
Syllabus requesting new room. A new room for the syllabus. Students might want to try something else.
We've got breaking news for you on 2 Point Radio. A zoo worker at the Crockle Bay Zoo has fallen into the gibbon enclosure. It's been reported that they're not under any immediate danger, and zoo officials are currently negotiating with the gibbons for the employee's release.
End of year is approaching. It's too late to start trying. but a course is missing a classroom. Without a teacher. That's a class without a teacher.
Sometimes I get asked what I would have done had I not gone into the disc jockeying trade. Well, as a young boy, I dreamed of being a spy. Yes, I pined for a life of international intrigue and late-night dinners at the county's expense. Sadly, to be a spy, you need to be able to whisper, and I just can't do it. When it comes to disclosing secrets, you don't want my persistent volume and crystal clear intonation.
Students for gastronomy. The more you revise, the longer you've been revising. Is technically but not socially optional. Intruders on campus. You know what to do.
Mayor Tabitha Winsock has overseen countless disasters during her time in office. Who else can boast that kind of experience? Probably no one. Tabitha Winsock, you know what you're getting.
Is not a promise, but a course is missing a classroom. Is a temple, and you wouldn't fill a temple with crisps. Is technically but not socially optional.
And we've got an update for you on the story of the zoo worker that fell into the gibbon enclosure. We're now hearing that the employee is rising through the gibbon's social structure. Fascinating stuff. There's no word on what gibbons are, but I believe they're a kind of amphibious cat. Little smooth creatures with whiskers and a big bushy tail. Fantastic.
We've just completed a marketing project. Promising new room. A new room for the syllabus. Students might want to try something else.
We're joined by Professor Hamish Curlybanks of the Pebbly Frog Sanctuary, who tells me gibbons are nothing like an amphibious cat. What's going on, Hamish?
That's right, Ricky. Gibbons are actually, well, they're land mammals and apes, much like ourselves, but with very long arms.
Apes, you say? Well, I never. Thanks for joining us, Professor. There's nothing I like more than being corrected on air.
Issues can be remedied by talking to a qualified librarian. Intruders on campus. You know what to do. Enjoy your summer. I know I will.
It's time for Chef Ricky's morsel of the day. You can buy breadcrumbs from any self-respecting supermarket or interweb parlor replacement service, but there's something to be said for doing it the old-fashioned way, by throwing the loaf against a brick wall until it disintegrates into a fresh and flaky nothingness. It'll take a good couple of hours, but boy is it worth it.
We have a class without a teacher. That's a class without a teacher. You students should make a good first impression. No pressure. Start of a new year. I'll be your host. Hello.
We've got breaking news and a surprise twist from the gibbon enclosure. The zoo worker, first thought lost to the diminutive apes, has become their leader. They claim to have learned to love the gibbons, their way of life, and their disproportionately lengthy arms. So, instead of going to work in the zoo every day, they'll just be living there, I suppose. That's one way to skip the morning traffic. I've been Ricky Hawthorne. Good night.
Unattended students in need of teaching. Prospectus is not a promise, but a course is missing a classroom. well-attended students in need of teaching. Students for general knowledge. Teacher required to do some teaching. Thank you.
Welcome in, it's DJ Shorts on Campus Radio, keeping it short and keeping it sweet. On today's show, I'll be telling you the 6 ways to get the most out of your winter coat. But first, let's cook up something tasty in the music microwave. If you cannot handle the heat, what are you doing in me kitchen? Let's go!
Intruders on campus. You know what to do. That's a class without a teacher. We've just completed a marketing project. Nicely done.
What is wrong with people? I saw this guy wearing a Bureaucrats t-shirt the other day. Nah. Great show, great show. So I go up to him and I say, "Yowza!" And he just stands there, staring at us. Like I'm the mad one. Listen, fella, if you didn't recognise a quote, let alone a classic from Season 2, Episode 12, The Admiral Fuzzy Knickers All-Nighter, then you didn't get to wear the t-shirt. Here's a song for people who do know their quotes.
Students are reminded that the rain isn't my fault. Thank you. Syllabus requesting new room. A new room for the syllabus. Students are responsible for, well, for a lot actually. New students should make a good first impression. No pressure.
And now, here's another student story about a little supermarket that could becoming a little supermarket that's closed. Hugh, over to you. Over the years, Crumley Supermarket has fed countless students all over 2 Point County. None more than Crumley's flagship store, right here in Duckworth. Sadly, no amount of coupons or discount fish is going to save the store this time. No, after failing their third inspection of the week, this much-visited market will be closing its doors. As I sit here, riding the mechanical pig one last time, I can't help but think of all of the good times. The end of an era, that's for sure.
Syllabus requesting new room. A new room for the syllabus. Unattended students in need of teaching.
Many of our county's finest treasures lay buried beneath the earth. But why is that? Did the people of the past live deep beneath sea level? Or did they simply hide all of their wonderful possessions to try...
Students are reminded that I'm not your mum. Tuition fees may be spent on administrative bonuses. The campus has opened a new building. Good for us. Student housing should be character building, not pleasant. It's not your year, it's just another year. Announcement. Healthy body, healthy mind. I came up with that. Welcome, new students. We're more afraid of you than you are of us. Class clowns should try a little less hard. Thank you. Now taking students for musicality.
Now that's easy listening. The sound of 2 Point County on 2 Point Radio. You're listening to 2 Point Radio, the place your ears call home. We've got a barnstorming show for you today, but before we kick down the door and go straight for the valuables, soak in some sonic excellence. Play that track and we'll be right back.